Howdy folks, Josh Miley here with Miley's Brittany's. Just got back from working dogs out in the field. I work them early in the morning and later in the evening when it's cooler. You don't want to be out there working your dogs when it's real hot. Make sure you take plenty of water out there for you and your dog. Just work them for a few minutes, 15-20 minutes, and then get them back in the cool. We was working a young dog this morning that came to me a week or so ago, and we're working with him on building his drive towards birds and building his confidence, which gave me the idea to make this video talking about confidence. Your dog has to have confidence to know when they go in a field that they can get out away from you and hunt. They got to have confidence to know that when they find the bird and they go on point and they hold that bird until you get there to flush it, and then they go retrieve it after it's been shot and they bring it back to you, they need to confidently do that. Know that they're doing the right thing at the right moment to produce what you're wanting to produce. Not only does your dog have to have confidence in the field, your dog has to have confidence in you, knowing that when you walk up there to shoot that bird, flush that bird and shoot it, that you're gonna hit the bird. So you need to practice on your shooting. Make sure you're gonna drop that bird for your dog and not let your dog down. The other point I wanna make, the main point I wanna make here, is that when you enter into the competition world of bird dogs, yeah, your dog has to have confidence in the field. Your dog has to have confidence in you. You have to have confidence in your dog to make sure that your dog's gonna do the right thing. Confidence to know that you taught that dog to do the right thing at the right moment. And you've got to have confidence in yourself. And the reason I say you need to have confidence in yourself is because there's a lot of guys at the trials. You know, when you first start trialing, you're gonna go out there, you're not, you know, used to the way everything works. You're new at it. You're kind of, you know, nervous. I used to get nervous before a field trial. I mean, if it was a Friday night and I knew I was trialing Saturday morning, boy, I couldn't sleep at all that night. Just knowing that I could go out there and possibly win it all. But when you get out there with these guys, there's some good dogs, some good handlers. They've been doing it a long time. They're gonna give you, you know, tips and pointers. Well, we're not gonna say pointers because I'm a Brittany guy. But they're gonna give you tips on how to handle your dog. They're gonna wanna give you tips on where to go, how you need to handle certain situations. They're gonna give you tips on how to help yourself, better yourself in the field, how to better your dog in the field. And all these tips you need to take with, you know, you need to take it. You need to take all this advice that they're giving you and apply it. It's gonna make you better. When you get better, when you get to where you've been playing the game for a while and everybody starts to know you and you start winning, the tips are gonna stop. And the things you're gonna start hearing are, man, why would you run a Brittany? Or, man, don't you know that dog's not as fast as these pointers and setters? They don't look as good as a pointer or setter on point. You know, you're gonna hear a lot of things, no matter what breed it is. I mean, I'm using Brittany's in reference because that's what I have. You know, it's gonna be things like, boy, you can't shoot. Boy, if you'd have hit that bird, next time I run you, you're not gonna win. I mean, it's just all kinds of different things. That stuff, you just brush off and go on. It makes it more fun when you get involved with that. But you have to have the confidence to take it. You know, if you can't take it, don't dish it out. In other words, run your dogs and not your mouth. Don't tell me how good your dog is or how good you are or how many dogs your dog has beat when you haven't ran against my dog. You put your dog on the ground against my dog and then you beat me, the best in the state of Arkansas, then you can brag to me about it. Until then, I don't want to hear it. I have confidence when I go out in the field. Some of the ways I show my confidence is through my brand, my logo. You know, it not only tells people that I'm proud of myself, but I'm proud of my dogs, I'm proud of my bloodline, I'm proud of my training program, and I'm proud enough to say, hey, this is who you're running against today. You know, and when you get beat, because you probably will, it was by Miley's Brittany's, and I want you to remember that. I want you to wear, you know, see me wearing that on my hat and see me wearing that on my shirt. You know, if you like my hats and my shirts, just drop a comment on this video. I'm gonna get some more made. Some of them might even say, you know, run your dogs and not your mouths. I'm gonna get some other stuff made too, so, you know, if you're interested in any of that kind of stuff, just drop a comment on the video there and let me know who you are, and we'll get to talking. Another thing I want to say before I end this video is to you guys that I trial with, fall is coming. Are you ready? Are you ready to step in the blind or step up to that start line, have the breakaway, and look over and see Miley's Brittany's? Because I tell you something, I know the fear factor's there. When you guys step in a blind with me and you've got that fear factor and that little bit, you know, that nervousness of thinking, well, I just wasted my entry fee, that's called the Miley zone. You have entered the Miley zone. And I'll tell you something, the Miley zone is taking it up another notch this time. The Miley zone is going to step in the blind with a new hat this year. I'm going to try to change the colors of it because it has to be orange. But I like the design, and I want you to remember who you're stepping up against when you step in a blind with me or when you step up to the start line. You're going to look over at me and you're going to see this, and you're going to remember how this trial is going to end. Miley's Brittany's winner. Remember that. Winner. Right there. That right there. That's what you're going to see. If you guys like that hat, or if you like any of my Miley's Brittany stuff, and I've ran against you, I've got some Miley's Brittany's hats. I've got, you know, men's and women's, so it don't matter. Just go ahead and drop a comment here in the section under this video and remind me of the brace that I beat you in, and I'll send you a hat or a shirt, just so you can remember what it was like to get beat by Miley's Brittany. Y'all have a good day, and always run your dogs, not your mouth.